Rubinho fast on the rotate though. 4 GX players posted up.
Some stall here. You'll notice, of course, Westside is tucked there over by Pocket. And for now, Sentinels slow things down, but they are on a clock wire with the drift across the map by Flickless.
Gold cover gonna go down backside, Westside. 2 on the anchor from elbow.
Big opening here. Sentinels realize they're priced into this at this point. With Westside out of the picture now, they're going to have to commit, but a paranoia is going to slow them up in further, and this has brought time for Flickless now. But they're concerned about a Rappy coming from spawn side, but all of GX now have announced themselves, and that's Grabinho. Not solo, they're at top mid. Flickless not able to take a trade though, and Zekken from that tower spot. That Ghost is starting to sing out. A lot of good damage. Ara knocked down to 15. Zekken able to slide across now, but it's Flickless who's exploring the site itself, and GX lock it down. But again, their attack side's been pretty darn good on Corrode. It's the defense side that's raised a few eyebrows in the past. Here's Zekken trying to challenge early, slide on out, but Cloud deals with him as Westside will remain in that pocket spot.
Westside likely going to clean up these last 2 players. Things go a little bit awry, but all good. He was the man just with the Ghost.
I thought about reposting towards it. Get crash set up here. Flickless though is down. That's a pick over towards top mid. He just goes for an explorer space. He's low down to 45. The paranoia here comes on through. Westside and Cloud look to step up. Zekken will be first up and last out apparently. And Grabinho hasn't really been able to move from this position at all.
This paranoia.
Prowler's following him out.
Multiple players here. Prowler going through, but bang, crucial kill.
Around to use the paper mache walls to his favor though. Takes bang down now. Wants to try and challenge mid off the flash. Secured.
This is GX saying you're not going to be taking mid for free. What an adjustment from posted up.
Here's that proactivity on defense for GX, but this time it puts him right in John's crosshairs. Ara at least is able to respond, again emerging from that top mid spot. Face here is easy to put together. Zekken has to expect that, yeah. Either Ara or Flick on that B side of the map. It's Ara starting up close.
But bang caught up top, so is Zekken.
Confirmation though as Westside steps in the mid. This is under the effects of Steel Garden, by the way. The classics ring out. Flickless though does step in and the Steel Garden is active this time against GX. Bang with the paranoia. They're going to have to hit this at some point, and Zekken gets in there with the overdrive. A player at top mid on the other side of the smoke, and it's very clear where Flickless was standing. He is hit with that seize, and all of GX now getting mowed down. Coming out of top mid, even at long range, Zekken downs Ara. 3 for him in the...
GX going for something aggro, which really felt like everything. They should just be trying to kill John here, and they are, but
thank you.
Able to collect both. Well played from Sen's IGL.
Like the look from Grabinho this game, but he has not been able to get on the board in a gameful manner, and
so fantastic at anchoring.
Doesn't see it, doesn't check the corner. Danger abounds. Westside, he takes his opportunity and he converts on it. And there's bang to fall.
It was just like that. Playing in anchored position, Zelsys is going to be able to pick up this one, but
this weapon, he'll wait for a step up, caught in the seas, decayed to 1. Over towards Yard, which is the only left back towards mid. Here's the Nightfall coming through. Narrate deals with Cloud. That's the eventual peak into mid dealt with.
Left.
And some elbow control being assumed now for Zelsys. Slow and steady. There's a relay bot catching on to Grabinho. He's struggling in this game. Narrate doubles down. Westside out of the picture now. The close percent of the A site's been cleared. Might have been off the back of some of that util either way. Zekken now falling. That is mid presence completely neutralized. How's a peek out from A short? Yeah, this pit. Oh, they've got a catch there, and again, it's Grabinho sat up on the corner. Pip down though, Flickless inside of it, caught inside the seas, but Grabinho nicely done with a recovered operator. Deals with Narrate.
His gun back in time, ready to fight towards Link. Second power.
What? That is a nasty one. Grabinho able to cover at least, and now swinging into 2. It's Bang deals with him. Did catch the pocket player with the paranoia. It's shocking to me that there's even a trade. Nicely done for GX, and Zelsys is dug out of position.
This dimensional drift trying to spot players out for Cloud, but with Aura isolated, no value to be found from this ultimate.
What's the progress so far in this map? Oh, there it is. Prowler tried to get involved, not to be Ara. Flatten Zekken
Up for Sen, maybe allow for a rotate timing. Well, rotate is gone now. Westside at least with a pretty swift trade. Sen still need to deal with the anchors here on this site from GX.
And they're still on a clock from that rotation in through mid. It's Cloud with a Guardian now to give a quarterback good count of himself. And that's Grabinho for 2. What an important anchoring moment for GX. Keep them at bay, and they're going to step over that. And a Razorbind there and Flickless.
And there it just walks out into the open angle, and it's left John alone as well.
John's been able to find 2. Surely not more from John QT. A stunning 3-piece that has now given Sen a chance to come up for air. Smoke thrown up here. Bang will be waiting within its depths now. Zelsys already got it to half, and Westside gets a frosty reception when he ducks in. Zekken very far forward, but this is being checked for. This is about to be ugly. Oh my goodness, the race bails him out. Zekken has the wherewithal to pull out the classic and go for some right clicks. Oh yeah, classic NA sting around, I suppose. For those unaware, that's a thing.
And then when you lose the stingers, well, it's not too bad. It's not the biggest hit to the economy. You can just buy more stingers. Yeah. So you're fine. That is the North American
hailing
way.
from the land of plenty. Just buy more stingers. Great setup here for Narrate, though. It ends up being a crossfire as GX know. They know Zekken is in that corner. They look to dig him out, but expose himself to that off angle. Not even Ara can bail them out.
But let's see what the plan is here from Sen. They are going to make a pretty fast approach down mid, it seems. As GX work both of the extremities.
How much longer can they take this early mid control when we start to play the spam game? That's my question. Something they got owned by NRG on, with Brock just spraying them with an Odin.
One nice little benefit of playing the Yoru against Sen. You know that you're going to be able to use that clone to just trip the Vice wall. So that is immediately
super free.
Yeah, just off the map for Zellsis.
So change of tact here for GX. Flying off that B side of the map, which is far more loosely held. It is only John. By elbow now with a stinger, so not at his effective range. Likely would leave this open for retake.
Should have the molly for a little bit of stall, and Zekken is actually posting up towards that link. Dodges out the paranoia.
All right, in the site, Grabinho also TPing across, very much like Lotus here, as those two are able to get a bit further ahead. Into the site, rotations coming back through, spawn here for Sentinels, and a position taken up in tower. But remember, these are just stingers, with the exception of Bang's Bulldog.
There was really no opportunity for Sen to flood their players not in position. Zekken continually just smoked off.
Speak. In we go. Zekken up first, banged out as John and QT step in. No one to trade there for Ara, but yet it's Narrate with the Sheriff to step up. Cloud, you'd think would be dug out of this corner in a few moments. Economically, this is massive for Sentinels. A very cheap bonus with 3 slingers in play. Able to have a full... Very chiseled. And beginning with the dimensional drift, and now sees the Nightfall come out. Cloud caught out of that timing. Looks like Ara's going to commit to the site, and is sent packing by Bang, who'll happily occupy this pocket position and play off second where it even needed. Past that layer of stall util that we're seeing from John here. And you're right, Wyatt, you called it. Nightfall comes on in. They want to fight for this here. Razorvine already popped out on the side. Zekken is there already. And he has got an overdrive to work with. Straight through the pit he goes. He's ready to throw down. Spot that Grabinho. It's electrified from Zekken. High voltage warning should be on the label for this guy. Not quite the ace, but still, well, it's a show-stopping performance.
Bang cleans this up. 12 rounds.
A little bit here. Horn does ping out Grabinho, though stuck inside that corner. Ara's already gone down, and Zekken tries for a flamboyant slide across mid.
Just a little bit of confidence. Flickless, unfortunately, peaks into 2 Sen players who've taken full A main control.
Oh, God!
Spike down A.
Well, Cloud gets onto A. Unfortunately, it's in a body bag, and Narrate slots in 4 to kick off Sentinels campaign here in Paris. And a slow start, conservative. Looks like they really wanted to get their bearings early on Corrode, and then a perfect defense side to lock up the first map, 13-6.